Previously on Dazzers transfer show.
This is the big one of the week. Tottenham to Manchester City, Kyle Walker, 45 million deal. He's a decent player, but without him, Tottenham won't win very much. Because we never won anything last season. Yeah, that's a good sign for them.
Welcome to episode number... Oh, hello. That turned weird. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 6 of Dazzers Transfer Show with a different entrance tune. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to Dazzers Transfer Show. It's episode number 6 of the summer series. Just let you know, I've found out when the next series will be, and it will be when the January transfer window is on. So today I'm joined by a guest who comes. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be. Unfortunately, it's not Reese Milton because Reese Milton has broken his phone and therefore can't get onto Messenger. So it's not Reese Milton today, but it might be if I can get him into an Xbox Live party. So I'm joined by another guy from Weston-super-Mare who comes in the name of Aaron Richards.
Hello!
Aaron Richards from Weston-super-Mare. He does the same job as Reese Milton does, the student job at Weston-super-Mare FC. And what was the score for Weston-super-Mare?
Weston 2, Cheltenham Town 1.
Well, Chippenham, something like that, or whatever. It's where John House lives. Yeah, so welcome to episode number 6, and I think this might be an interesting video. I know he's got one that he wants to mention, which we will mention a bit later on. But let's get started. We are going from the there was only 2 I read out last for last Saturday because there was only 2 transfers last Saturday. So do bear that in mind. Oh hello, falling over the phone is cack today. So oh Jesus, cacky bum. Right. That was it. In case you don't know, it was Arsenal 0, Chelsea 3 in the International Champions Cup today. Some news for you, mate. It was, Arsenal 0, Chelsea 3, and my phone keeps falling over. I'll have to certainly get. I'll sort out my phone so it stay there. Right, stay. Thank you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the phone's gone a bit wonky today. But anyways, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and we can now get on with the transfers. So we've got transfers. We're going to start from last Saturday, which was the 15th, day before my birthday. So let's have a look here. So I'm going from last Saturday, which was the 15th. And the only reason I'm doing this is because there was, I think, some that I didn't get a chance to mention last week. I already mentioned Bakayoko, so that was the main one. Douglas Luiz has gone to Man City from Vasco da Gama. Can you stop the fizzing on your video, mate? On your camera. All I'm hearing is buzzing.
Not doing anything.
All I can hear is buzzing on your camera. Right.
I don't know.
Never mind. Okay. Let's carry on in. Okay. First transfer, and of course I'll mention this to him. Chelsea have got rid of Marco van Ginkel. What did you think of him then, Owen? Marco van Ginkel, the, if I'm right, he's a Dutch player. He's
Don't know, no. Didn't really like him, really.
He's gone to PSV Eindhoven on a loan spell. Nolito has left Manchester City, which is a good signing for Sevilla. It's a good signing for them. There's a lot of international ones here. That was a 7.9 million deal for Nolito to go to Sevilla. Newcastle have sold Jan Gulfan to Gostep SK. I don't know, that is probably probably someone somewhere like, I don't know. I've been asked I've been asked by some of my YouTube fans, why do I when they watch a video, they say, when you're doing Dazzers transfer show, why do you always do the transfers that were like days ago before you do the video? I'm like, well, the reason is because there's some people who won't have Sky Sports or won't even look at different transfers, you see. So this is just in case of people not, being able to because people won't know what's going on and stuff. But that's why I do this, so that people who don't know what's happening do know what's happening, you see. So that's just basically the reason why I do it. Also, it's because it's a fun thing to do, isn't it? So this is Owen's first appearance on my YouTube channel. I don't think you've got a YouTube channel, have you?
Yes.
Oh, he does. What is it?
It's just called Aaron Richards.
It's just called Aaron Richards. I'll put the name in the description because it's one of them spells where people can get it wrong. Some interesting here. Borough signed, sealed and delivered a Sambalonga to the Borough from Nottingham Forest. The record-breaking 15 million deal. Ali Alabs, he's gone to, I think, is that his home country? He's gone to a team called Al Hilal. Never heard of them. I think that it's an Asian team. Adam Armstrong, interesting, gone to Bolton. Let's see if I can find any more Chelsea ones. Hugo Martin has gone to Everton from Southampton on free transfer. Interesting. Lucas Leiva, the centre defensive midfield for Brazil, who plays for Liverpool. He won't be playing for Liverpool now. He's now playing for Lazio. 5 million deal for them. Of course, Callum Cook's gone to Blackpool. Of course, we know that. Right. Fraser Campbell, interesting. Fraser Campbell's left Crystal Palace. He's now gone to Hull City in the Championship. And what do you think? What do you think of this, Aaron? Manchester City sell Joe Hart for a 2-year, I believe. Was it 1 season? Well, anyway, sold them on loan to West Ham United.
Good.
Right, so Aaron has something he was going to say there. So yeah, Aaron, you can say that again.
So I said, it's a good loan deal for West Ham to bring Joe Hart in.
Yeah, especially when it's it doesn't say that it was. I think it was a free loan. I mean, I've been thinking about that because I know Man City fans, if you're listening, maybe West Ham, we definitely probably will be listening. He might even join the video if he can join. If he joins the party for once. If he joins the party, he'll be in the video. Depends if he does. I'm hoping he does. Oh, hello. I'll just send him a message. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, it's a good transfer for West Ham because that means they've got a better keeper. He was one of the best goalkeepers in England in the 2012 season. Sorry, 2011 to 12 season when they won the when they actually won the league. Last minute goal against QPR. Couldn't believe that when I saw it. I'm like, oh no, you're joking. Because I was gutted for Man U when they did that, but that was, well, actually no, that was before I spotted them. But yeah, I mean, him playing for West Ham, I'm not certain on how well he'll do there because, of course, he's a well-known player. He played rather decent. He played decent for Torino, and then of course he played well for Manchester City. But I mean, would you like him at Chelsea?
Yeah, of course, actually.
Why? I mean, you've got Chelsea have Courtois. I mean, and of course, no, you haven't got Petr Cech anymore, have you? Who's your other goalkeeper? You've got Courtois, somebody else.
Really Caballero, someone.
Caballero. Oh, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's good signing for West Ham because that means that they're going to be a pretty hard team to beat with Joe Hart in goal. Also, Juventus will probably. I'm guessing Juventus from this signing, Juventus will keep going to win the title. I mean, they don't need another keeper. They've got like. I mean, why did they need Wojciech Szczesny? They got Buffon. They've got Buffon, and now they've bought Wojciech Szczesny for $10 million deal because he played for. Am I right thinking it was Roma? Yeah, he played for Roma, and he went back to Arsenal, and now he's gone back to Italy again to play for Juventus, which. I mean, it's a ridiculous. But I mean, it's $10 million. I mean, that's probably the price I'd pay for them. But it's an alright sign for them. But I think the only best goalkeeper they've got after Buffon is Neto, and he's not even very good. So, let's have a look. See if we can get any of these Football League ones in. Yes, we can. Ahmed El Mohammadi played for Hull City. He's now gone on a $1 million deal to Aston Villa. Cheap. Vito Manone, God, Sunderland are getting rid of all their goalkeepers here. Manone's gone now. He's gone to Reading for $2 million, and also Pickford's gone to Everton, of course, as well. That was ages ago, but I know that was ages ago. But let's have a look at this. Eldin Jakubovic has left Hull City as well. He's gone to he went to the new Premier League champions. That was Leicester City. Underscores. Jacob Murphy's gone to Newcastle from Norwich City on. Do you know on a $12 million deal of part? Aaron, be truthful. I mean, you can agree or disagree or whatever, but don't you think that the price for players are too expensive?
Not really.
Because I think some of the players, I mean, like the likes of Ronaldo, Real Madrid weren't going to let him go to Man U unless they paid about $300 million.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, nah, well, don't bother them. I think it's a rip off for some of the players that. I mean, Neymar is. Well, PSG are putting in a about to pay a 192 million deal for him, for Neymar, which is an absolute rip-off. I mean, he hasn't scored as many goals as Messi or Ronaldo, and Messi costs less than him. So it's just silly prices. This will be a quicker video, I think. This. And let's have a look at these. Glenn Whelan has gone to Aston Villa. He played for Stoke. Joe Williams has left Everton, gone to Barnsley on loan. That was a $1 million deal for Glenn Whelan to Aston Villa. Paul Caddis has gone to Blackburn Rovers. Let's have a look at these. There's no Premier League ones on there. Now on to the 21st, which is yesterday, and hello, some interesting signings on today's. So yesterday we have Liam Trotter going to AFC Wimbledon from Bolton Wanderers. Daryl Murphy's gone to Nottingham Forest. Probably why, since they got rid of British Longer to go to Borough, so I really think it's a decent sign of them. A player called Jay Dazzilva, I think he plays for Chelsea. He's gone to Charlton on loan. Kurt Zouma has left Chelsea. Went to today's. Oh no, still in yesterday's. Interesting signs in the Premier League. So Chelsea have sold Kurt Zouma.
Yeah.
To Stoke City on loan. That's on the loan spell, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, also Andrew Robertson has gone to Liverpool from Hull. I don't think he'll play very well for Liverpool there. If he didn't play well for Hull, he won't play well for Liverpool. £8 million, which could be rising up to a £10 million. I think it's just a rip-off. And also, here's your... I'm going to let Alan say this one, because this is the one he's been wanting to say all day. Go ahead.
Okay, this new player for Chelsea signed from Real Madrid.
Known as Alvaro Morata.
By Alvaro Morata. And we signed him on a 5-year deal.
Lucky you, you've done one right on Man United, because Man U were looking on, Man U were going to get Morata, and then he just declined it. But you were lucky there.
So,
and of course, Javier Manquillo, I think is am I right in thinking what position he plays? Is it a centre back he plays? Javier Manquillo for Atletico Madrid. Whatever position he plays, he's gone to Newcastle on an undisclosed transfer. I don't know. Okay, but into the ones so far today, there's only 3. Marko Arnautovic has left Stoke City and has now gone to Reece Milton's club.
Reece Milton's club.
Yeah, West Ham. Marko Arnautovic, 20 million, which could be rising up to a 25 million to West Ham United. And that's also alright for them because they have sold Darren Randolph on a 5 million it's actually deal, so he won't be going back. So they haven't got him on loan. 5 million West Ham transfer to the Borough, Darren Randolph. Yes, we've got a good keeper. Harry Pickering has gone from Porfield to Forest Green, and that is it at the moment. And the biggest news on the transfers for July was, of course, Wayne Rooney joining Everton on a 2-year contract, which was ages ago. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining. It's been an interesting video. Some interesting transfers to talk about. Probably not as many good transfers as last week. Kyle Walker to Man City and all them, last week. I mean, I think last week was the best one for transfers, right? But thanks for joining episode 6 of series number 1. Not sure about next week. I don't think I'll be doing one next week because I will be in Southport. Then again, I might do it. I might do it, but I won't be able to have a guest on because I won't have internet connection. So, massive see you. Thanks. Go to Aaron Richards from Western Supermate. Anything to say, Aaron, before we go? Anything to say, Aaron, before we go?
No, but that's it.
Right, thanks to Aaron for being on my video. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Jake Kavanagh on or Reese Milton on this video, which really doesn't matter. At least I got one on. Better than the last 2 weeks. I haven't been able to get one on the last 2 weeks. So I like it when I manage to get. I like it when I get an actual person on the actual show. Thanks for being on my show. And of course, me and him will be back again for another transfer show if he wants to do any more. My next transfer video will either be next Saturday or it will be the Saturday after that, which is the 5th, which I think I might do a watch along for Boa. Oh, it's not on TV, so no point. So yeah, Boa versus Wolves will probably be when I come back. Thanks everyone for watching, and I've been Donald Johnson, and this has been Alan Richards saying good night. Cheers, bye bye.